He made it here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to His Excellency Ambassador Enrique Manalo.
Thank you very much, Peps, for the introduction. Tonight's a very special night. I was able to tour most of London on my way here, and certainly I now have a very good impression of this great city. I've been asked to say a few words for this evening's special event, so please bear with me. I feel a bit awkward amidst all the talent that you've seen to be coming up, so I just beg your indulgence, but this is a very important evening for all of us, also for the embassy. And I thought that perhaps it would be in order to say a few words. First, I'd like to thank all the organizers of the event for inviting me and the members of the embassy to participate in this evening's event. And I also wish to congratulate the organizers of the concert for the benefit of the victims of Typhoon Sendong. These include Pinoy Radio UK, the Batangas Association UK, Mindanao UK, Lahing Kayumangge Dance Company, Philippine Generations, One Filipino, and Philevent.com. Now, this concert would not have been possible without the support of all our performers and artists this evening. So please join me in giving them a big round of applause. It's certainly amazing to see all the talent we have around us. And I would also like to thank especially Peps Villanueva for bravely bringing up this idea and organizing tonight's event. And again, an applause to them. You have to get used to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the coffee is ready. Shortly after midnight on the 17th of December last year, Typhoon Sendong struck northern Mindanao and central Visayas. The latest data that we have in the embassy shows that about 117,665 families have so far been affected in 13 provinces, corresponding to about roughly 1.13 million individuals. A total of 1,250 perished, 4,663 were injured, and about 101 persons have been identified as missing. Amidst this calamity, 441 of our compatriots were rescued by government rescuers and civilian volunteers. The typhoon also destroyed about 48,500 houses, damaged infrastructure, agriculture, school buildings, estimated to have reached about 1.4 billion pesos. Very soon after, the Filipino community in the United Kingdom heard about the catastrophe, a great number of individuals and organizations immediately took to the fore to address the issue. And they marshaled their time and resources to raise funds for the benefit of the victims of the typhoon, particularly for those in Cagayan de Oro and Iligan City. During the Simbang Gabi masses, which I think some of you were present in some of them, my embassy staff and I attended almost all of the masses, and we were quite literally taken by surprise and certainly greatly appreciate the outpouring of empathy and concerns which were visibly shown by the generous contributions given during the second collections made at the masses. These were for the victims of Typhoon Sendong. Now, this Bayanihan spirit was sparked by initiatives of our Filipino chaplaincy, the Filipino alumni of Jesuit educational institutions, One LaSalle UK, and the organizers of these masses, which included the following individuals and organizations: the Friends of Peña Francia UK, the Filipino Club, at Westminster, the Filipino community of Servite, El Shaddai London Chapter, Share Hope Outreach, Philchap Kilburn, the Filipino community of St. Joseph's Catholic Church of Wembley, Bishop Pinoy UK, Aguman Kapampangan, the Bicol Association, the Carmelite Filipino Choir, the Filipino Women's Association, West London Filipino Prayer Group, Couples for Christ, Farm Street Filipino Community, Farm Street Parishioners, Order of the Knights of Rizal, and Kababaiang Rizalista, London Chapter, Oval Filipino Community, the Greenwich Filipino Community, Kappa Mill Hill, Batangas Association UK, Stonebridge Filipino Community, Mr. Oliver Abosado and the Filipino community in Kingston upon Thames, the Filipino community in Reading. There were also personal contributions, among others, Father Ari D., Father Norland, Julia, and Father William Pearsall of the Society of Jesus. We estimate that during these Simbang Gabi Masses, not more or not less than 3,000 pounds were collected. Now the circle of supporters covered not only members of the Filipino community in the UK, a number of non-Filipino colleagues of our healthcare workers and nurses in hospitals and care homes, for example, voluntarily joined in contributing their hard-earned wages to our fundraising efforts. And I also understand that the Silliman University Alumni Association of the UK raised more than 1,500 pounds in this manner. Filipino and non-Filipino employees of the Royal Mail, Mount Pleasant, on day and night duty, also offered portions of their Christmas overtime pay and raised over 750 pounds. I also know that other individuals and organizations donated to Philippine institutions in the aftermath of the typhoon, namely Mr. Cleo Sagun and the Filipino community in East London, the E-Learning Group, Adelina Duenas, Mr. and Mrs. Bong Magtoto, the NCFE NQF L5 class of 2009 to 2011, the Diplomat Classic Nurses, Mrs. Nieves Bates, Mr. Bong Bangayan and the Filipino community in Newcastle, Mr. Rami Aquino, and Ms. Cecil Dimarangan of the Filipino community in York, Mrs. Amy Moore of the Filipino community in Wales, and individuals with pledges made to the Pinoy Radio UK. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that there are many other individuals and groups who contributed, but whose details the embassy may have missed, and I wish to deeply apologize for not acknowledging you this evening, but be assured that we deeply appreciate your generosity, and we include all of you in our thoughts tonight. I also wish to thank the remittance companies like iRemit, Gem Remittance, MyRemit, the Filipino Channel, and Metro Remittance, who have offered to send the monetary donations free of charge, and to LBC and the LBC Foundation, Father Serino Patrido, and the Vincentian community for undertaking a Balikbayan Box Drive. To sustain our fundraising effort, we are privileged to witness this evening this great benefit concert, showcasing among the best of our Filipino talents and friends here in the United Kingdom. And most of these talents we are appreciating tonight are international artists of Filipino origin and recipients of national awards. There couldn't be a better way to celebrate or to this event. Now, the victims of Typhoon Sendong, which is the purpose of all of our work and contributions, will rise to the challenge of reconstructing their homes and lives. With the help of friends, the government, and private sector, there's no doubt that, as we've always done in the past, they will succeed. So let us continue to help our kababayans, and once again, to thank all of you for your generous contributions and moral support. Muli po ako ay nagpapasalamat sa inyong pagdulog sa oras ng pangangailangan. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Maraming salamat po.